So, Zain just got ranked number 1 overall for the year for Melee, capping a triumphant return after being dethroned by Cody in 2023. Zain was dominant this year, but he wasn't invincible. Let's take a look at the characters he lost to. Fox, that's not surprising, that's the best character in the game, and Cody also happens to play Fox. Next is Sheik, that's not totally surprising either, that's a top 5 character, that's a hard matchup for Marth. Ices, well, that's a little lower on the tier list, but Ice Climbers, they always get one, right? I mean, you can't avoid it. Yoshi, I mean, I think we can chalk that up to Amsa being a unicorn, right? But Link? Are you serious? So you're probably thinking, Adust, is this a sign of things to come? Is 2025 the year of the Triforce? Will we have a similar renaissance like DK and see a new character break into the top 20 for the first time? No. In fact, I'd be surprised if a Link player made top 100. This character sucks. He is slow, his moves are slow, he has a fake grab, and that up B that everybody was so scared of in 2007, well, it's frame 9. It takes 3 times longer to come out than DK's. No, this is not a story of a renaissance. This is not like DK. Link is not grabbing you and killing you. In fact, it's going to be hard for him to grab you. He doesn't have DK's punish, or really any other standout attribute that is going to catapult him into relevance. But Link still beat Zain, piloted by Aklo, actually twice in 2024. And it was in no small part due to the subject of today's video, bombs. And no, this is not another video about how if you hit the super moonslide reverse double switch up, you can replace Link's arrow with a bomb, or showcasing bomb shining, or whatever you want to call it, shout out to Red X. While all of these things are very cool in their own right, I want to talk about something different. I think, in a vacuum, bombs are a terrible projectile. Like, in Melee, you have Falco's laser, Sheik's needles, Peach's turnips, Samus's charge shot. I mean, some really amazing options. I think bomb, in a vacuum, as a projectile, is objectively worse than all of these. Sheik needle and Falco laser will often combo into true 0 to death kill strings from 0%, even if the opponent is crouching. Bomb, on the other hand, can be crouch cancelled way longer than should be allowed. Sure, turnips can be crouch cancelled as well, but Peach can pull this one, and I do not encourage you trying to crouch cancel this. Even charge shot has its drawbacks, but it is an insane kill confirm with true combo setups on many of the game's best characters. But 2 of these are not like the others, and that makes them special: bombs and turnips. Sure, when they get thrown, they're just another projectile in the game, but they're also unique as they're 2 of the 3 items that can be accessed in competitive play. Well, okay, you might say that Peach can pull a bomb and a beam sword and a Mr. Saturn, but let's talk about all that another day. In the regular course of gameplay, Peach's turnips and the 2 Link's bombs are the only items that you can actually pull and then use in competitive play. Why are we not talking about Young Link's bombs? Well, the Young Link player didn't beat Zain twice, so here we are. A projectile offers a unique set of advantages. You have an omnidirectional attack angles, it can be used out of shield, and it can be caught and reused to circumvent the process of pulling a new one. So at this point you're thinking, well, how is this unique to Link? If Peach has an item pull as well, and hers is way better, what makes them different? Well, it's how Link accesses these projectiles that is so crucial. Sakurai, in all of his infinite wisdom, had the foresight to require Peach to be grounded in order to pull a turnip, meaning that she is stuck in this long, grounded pulling animation that can be abused if her opponent tries to attack her. Melee gets a lot of credit for being a beautiful accident, but this is honestly a very reasonable balancing decision that offsets the strength and versatility of turnips with the commitment required to pull them. I can't imagine how obnoxious Peach would be if she could pull turnips while floating. But Sakurai thought no such nerf was needed for the Lynx. Link can pull a bomb from his infinitely huge pocket dimension. And more importantly, this pocket dimension seems to be accessible from anywhere on the stage. Thus, Link can safely jump away from the opponent, even jumping to the ledge, and pull a bomb on the way there. If Link gets juggled, he can pull a bomb in the air to help him land. If Link is recovering, he can double jump and pull a bomb as he grabs the ledge. If he's on the ledge, he can do a hack stash bomb pull to help him get back to center stage. If Link wants to, he can have a bomb in his hand, basically risk-free at any given time. It's this universality and relative lack of risk that makes bombs a constant presence of Link's gameplay. I mean, Link has a better projectile. Boomerang does more damage, combos just as well, if not better, as it's less vulnerable to SDI, and it cannot be caught against the opponent and used against Link. And, as per the name, it will come back and force the opponent to think about it twice. But Boomerang is not nearly as safe or universally available to Link. And you can see Aklo leveraging this against Zain in their sets. It's not so much that Bomb is this amazing option, frequently winning the game state for Aklo, but it's a tool he pretty much always has access to that forces Zain to either acknowledge the bomb or take 6 to 10%. Let's look at this first stock from Game 4 where Aklo seals up the set. He first throws the bomb up, saying, well, you can't go up there, you're going to have to contend with this bomb, and if you do so in a bad way, I may be able to hit you. Then he throws another, which Zain responds to by dashing back, allowing Aklo to take a little bit of stage. Then he drops one in front of him to use to continue this pressure sequence, allowing him to keep pressure on a Marth dashing away, a feat I'll say many top tiers struggle with. And it's from this advantageous position, forcing the dash back shield, that he then pressures Zain into jumping and he opens Zain up for, 40-ish damage. And I'll point this out, you may have noticed in that whole sequence, he did not get hit by a single one of those bombs. But the fact that he had one at the ready and was able to safely influence the game state into a position where he can tack on some percent is exactly why the bombs, despite being relatively weak by themselves, are so powerful when you consider the risk associated with using them. So yeah, are bombs the secret sauce for Link's rise in the tier list? No, nor do I think they make his matchup against Fox or Captain Falcon even a little bit better. But in the right matchup, with proper control, this admittedly weak and unreliable projectile shines with its ability to be used almost risk-free in more creative and unique ways than most other melee projectiles. But yeah, I know I've been gone for a while. I hope you liked my little bomb breakdown. I'm hopefully going to have more out soon, but if you liked it, if you want to sub, please do. More content sooner than the last video, I promise. I promise.